Castor oil and coconut oil both are antimicrobial, antibacterial, and antifungal. And that is fact, okay? You might be wondering, why do I keep getting dry eyes all the time? Dry eyes mainly come from poor tear quality, not a lack of having tears. There are a lot of factors that cause this, like environmental factors, life, aging, all sorts of reasons why that happens. Our eyes have a natural oil that's supposed to be there. So when that oil is decreased or missing, that's when dry eyes happen, because you have the moisture, but you don't have the oil to lock the moisture in and keep the eyes comfortable. This is where natural oils like castor oil and coconut oil comes in and can restore some of the oil layer to help restore some of the lubrication and the wetness to the eye. Castor oil has ricinoleic acid that helps to fight inflammation, and coconut oil has lauric acid, which helps to fight infection. If you're going to use either one of them, make sure that they are 100% organic. Make sure your coconut oil is 100% cold compressed, preferably unrefined. And make sure that your castor oil is in a glass bottle, and make sure that it is also 100% organic, preferably hexane free. If you are constantly suffering and tired of dealing with chronic dry eyes, waking up with itchy, gritty, dry eyes, almost dealing with that on a daily basis, then you might want to watch this video, because I'm comparing castor oil and coconut oil, and I'm determining which one might be most effective at using if you do have dry eyes. Just to compare the two, one of them helps to soothe inflammation while the other one helps to lock in moisture. Some of the benefits of using castor oil is because it is so thick, that means that it's going to be better at locking in the moisture when you use it properly. It also supports the oil glands around the eyelids. I wouldn't use it by itself, but some people may worry about it irritating their eyes because it is so thick. Well, for that, I would say it would probably be best to dilute the oil some type of way and then use it in a small amount. Now, you might find conflicting information out there on whether or not to use these things in or and around your eyes, and that is normal. But in my book, if you can find solid enough proof that states that these products are safe to use, and here's the evidence behind it, then why not give it a try and see how it works for you? I too suffer from dry eyes, and while it's not a cure or a permanent fix for dry eyes, because we know that there's a deeper issue here when it comes to having dry eyes. So it might be due to inflammation, it might be due to other unknown issues or conditions dealing with the eye. So this is like a surface level thing that you could use to help cut down on dry eyes until you get to the root and the source of the problem. Castor oil is going to be great to use in situations where your eyes are dry or become dry overnight. If you feel like a grittiness or gritty, itchy sensation in your eyes, it's great for that. And also, if you suffer from dry eye syndrome, or you suffer from having dry eyes on a regular basis, it's going to be great for that as well. I've found that people have noticed that their eyes feel less dry and less itchy in the morning time if they use it at nighttime or before bed. The thing about castor oil is that it does not always help to soothe irritation. That's why some people may find it a little bit irritating. So that's where coconut comes in and helps with that. So some of the benefits of using coconut oil is that it is more soothing, it's going to be less irritating, and it's going to help to calm the irritation around the eyelids. So you could think of coconut oil as being a little bit more gentle on the eye than the castor oil. And I believe that is because the castor oil is much thicker than the coconut oil. Coconut oil is going to be best to use for eyelid moisture, for mild dryness, and also if you have sensitive eyes. The thing about coconut oil is that it does not hold the moisture in as long as castor oil, because castor oil is much thicker than coconut oil. Coconut oil is a much lighter oil. You might find yourself needing to reapply the oil more times throughout the day because of that. When you combine the two together in the right way, in the right amounts, all you're going to do is help to increase the hydration for the eyes to last longer throughout the day. So, in my experience personally, and I've tried this myself and I still do, um, combining the two creates a more powerful punch and a more longer lasting effect when it comes to keeping dry eyes at bay, cutting down on itchy, gritty, dry feeling eyes throughout the day, especially in the morning time, because some folks, you might like to sleep with a fan on, like myself, and that dries the eyes out too. We're going to use castor oil to lock in the moisture, and you're going to use coconut oil to help soothe and reduce irritation. Both of them are going to help restore the oil layer to the eyes, right? But coconut oil is going to be the base layer, the comfort oil layer, and then the castor oil is going to be like the protective layer that helps to seal the oil and keep it there longer. You're going to have a longer hydration. Like I said, you shouldn't have to keep reapplying it throughout the day. Your eyes should be able to recover better overnight. Like if you use it in a night routine, you go to sleep and then you wake up the next day, you shouldn't find as much irritation or dryness there. And it's going to help to calm and relax the eyes for a little bit longer period of time. A simple dry eye protocol that you can use. If you want to catch the full protocol, I'm going to do another follow-up video and you can see exactly how I like to use both of these oils together. But just a simple protocol that you can use. Make sure when you use both of them that, of course, you wash your hands. You want to make sure that are your hands are clean and free from dirt or anything that could introduce any type of um, infection. So step one is wash your hands, clean your eyes before you start. So you're going to mix 1 drop of castor oil to 1 drop of coconut oil. You can do that on the tip of your finger and rub them together. Step three is you're going to gently apply that oil around the eyelid at the base, around the margin, and you can also apply it at the corners of the eyelid, the very corners of the eyelid. Step four is to blink slowly. Make sure that you blink your eyes a few times and let your eyes kind of moisturize and coat the eyes. The best time to do it is before bedtime or first thing in the morning. Now, this is not like a permanent fix, okay? This is just a solution to help cut down on having dry eyes for such a long period of time, and it may help to stretch out the moisture and keep your eyes hydrated for longer periods throughout the day. There's a product that you can get over the counter that helps to clean the eyelids really, really good. Um, I'll link that product in my description. I found those to be very, very helpful, and it's much gentle on the eye. Like I said, these are individual eyelid pad washes, and they have like a little sudsy material in them, so they're already pre-moistened, right? And so you just go and you use one of the cloths and you wipe along the bottom of your eyelids to help clean some of that dirt and remove some of that bacteria before you proceed. And you can just use these on a daily basis. I used to use them back when I had an eye condition called blepharitis, and which can also be a reason why you might have dry eyes. So the main reason why a lot of people suffer from dry eyes comes from dysfunction with the meibomian gland. So in the eyelids, the outermost tear film is supposed to be produced by the meibomian gland. This is supposed to prevent rapid evaporation or drying of the tears that a lot of us experience, right? When the meibomian gland is not functioning properly, that is what leads to having chronic dry eyes, itchy, gritty sensation. Sometimes it can even feel like something is crawling around in there. I know I've experienced that myself, but this is the reason why dry eyes happen in the first place. Now, it is said the best way to treat this condition is by using warm compresses over the eyes, practicing eye hygiene, like I mentioned earlier, from making sure that you clean your eyes and around the eyelids properly, and also by using lipid based eye drops, all supposed to be helpful solutions to help combat dry eyes. Make sure you supplement with omega 3 because it is supposed to help to improve the oil that is found in the tear film. Here's another quick tip that I wanted to share. Another good cool thing that you can do to combat dry eyes is simply use an eye mask at nighttime. Wear an eye mask, you know, put it on, wear it overnight. That'll help to lock in some moisture there. If you're not, a crazy sleeper, then you might be able to keep this on. But I found this at the dollar store. Another great thing you can do is use a humidifier. This is actually a humidifier. I like to use it especially in the wintertime when the air is dry and all the moisture is sucked out of the air from the environment. So to help to restore some of the moisture back into the air is a quick way to do that is simply by using a humidifier. When you use your humidifier, make sure you use distilled water. That's all I have for this video. I hope that you found it useful when it comes to dealing with dry eyes. And if you are interested in seeing how I use castor oil and coconut oil combined together for my dry eye routine, then make sure you watch the next video. Until then, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you for watching, and I appreciate you for being here.